If you're streaming to nobody and you're just tired of it, I'm gonna show you how to get your first viewers on Twitch so you can unlock Twitch affiliate in 6 easy actionable steps. And the last one is a cheat code for all those lazy people out there, such as myself. First step is we're gonna head over to Twitch and go over to your Twitch profile. We're just gonna click top right corner and then click on channel. Not sure if you could see, but I just spit, so that's awesome. And the first step we're gonna focus on is just making sure that when your chatters and potential viewers are on your stream, it seems like you actually put in some effort. So it doesn't have to mean it's super professional and everything. You got all the little widgets and stuff. You don't have to have everything. You don't even have to have a schedule, because when you're first starting out, you don't know what days are going to be the best for you and what's going to yield you the most viewers. So you don't even have to worry about a schedule, but just deck it out, make it look like you actually tried, add a profile picture, add a little bio. You can add some panels and stuff. And if you're worried like this is just too much work, I don't want to do that, I do have my streamer starter pack, which you literally just plug and play, just dump these in your little panels and it's done. And everything's linked in the description below if you want to check it out. But just make it look like you actually tried and spent like 3 minutes on your profile. And if you don't know how to do that, just go to the top right corner, click your little icon. We're going to go to creator dashboard, and then we're going to go to the settings tab on the left, and we're going to click on channel. And then this is where you're going to do all your customization. So you can set a little follower goal, you can set your brand, you get all your branding, images, colors, banners, all that good stuff, which you can make and design and customize how you please. And if you want to know how to make the follower goal, just go over to your stream manager, and then you can click the little plus button down here for the quick actions, and then you'll be able to type in goal here, and you'll be able to add the goal button over here, as well as hitting X and then manage goals, and then you'll be able to add a follower goal here. But you just want to spice up your channel and make it look like you actually tried just a little bit. Not a lot of bit, because we are lazy here over on the channel, but we just want to put a little bit of effort. So once we have our channel looking somewhat decent, now this is where we have to actually focus on supply and demand. So if you've been streaming for a while, you've probably been playing a couple different games, and what you want to do is really just go and see what games are yielding you the best percentage of viewers versus the other ones. So if you're streaming like a top game like World of Warcraft or Marvel Rivals or Fortnite or League of Legends, any of these top games here, and you're not seeing any success whatsoever, it's very simple on why that is, because if we just look at Marvel Rivals, which is a new top game, let's just scroll and see how many people are actually streaming this. If you have to consider how many people are watching it, you also have to consider how many people are streaming it. I've been scrolling for the past, what, 10, 15 seconds or so. We haven't even reached streamers that are below 20 viewers. So these are the people that you're competing with, and there's literally hundreds, if not thousands of streamers just in the Marvel Rivals category. Just keep this in mind when you're playing a very popular and oversaturated game like Marvel Rivals or any of the other games on the top of the list on the Twitch browse page, because you're just going to make it that much harder for yourself to stand out in these different categories. So even after this long spiel, we're still at people with 4 viewers or higher. And if you're watching this video, you probably have less than 3 viewers, which means you're not Twitch affiliate. So this is a category that you want to heavily avoid. So instead, we'll go back to the browse page. And what I like to do is scroll down to like less than like 3,000 or so, maybe a couple hundred to 3,000, and kind of see any games that you either have or you enjoy playing and just see what's up. So like, let's say we wanted to try, I don't know, Hollow Knight. So click on Hollow Knight and we'll see what the competition looks like. Now it looks like it has 1 million followers, so a lot of people are interested in this game, and it has 641 viewers right now. But let's look at all the competition. It's a lot less competition from when we were looking at Marvel Rivals. However, look at all these streamers with 1 viewer. That's still going to make it a very difficult chance to stand out. So instead, let's try again and maybe see if we can find a game right now that you could play at this specific time zone and not have as much competition. So give me a second and maybe we'll see if we can find one. So for whatever reason, when I'm making these videos, Sonic the Hedgehog always seems to be a really good category to play. This one is just Sonic the Hedgehog. It has 462 viewers right now. I have seen other Sonic Hedgehog games also be pretty good categories, so we'll just click on it and you'll see what I mean. So the first one is 419. They're not even playing Sonic. They're watching an anime, I'm pretty sure. And then we have this one, which is 16. This one is 14. This one is 5. This one's 4. This one's 4. So the person that has the lowest amount of viewers in the Sonic the Hedgehog category at this specific time, remember, times and days will change how successful these categories are. So don't be afraid to experiment with different times and games, because the same game can yield different results at different times of the day or even different days. So if you're like, oh man, I really wanted to play Sonic the Hedgehog, but right now it's not a good opportunity, well, try it at a different time or a different time and a different day. Just feel free to experiment, especially when you don't already have an audience. You can feel free to do whatever you want just to see if it works or not. Half of content creation is literally just throwing crap at a wall and hoping it sticks. It's called experimentation, and you better get used to it. But right now, at this time, 6 people are streaming it, and 2 people honestly look like they're not even streaming Sonic. They're streaming Shin. I don't know what that is about, but doesn't matter. This is 16, 5, 4, and 4. Doesn't look like this person is actually streaming anything. It looks like they're just watching Sonic. It looks like this person's playing, playing, and it doesn't look like any of them have webcams or microphones either. So if you come in and you're playing Sonic the Hedgehog with a webcam and microphone, chances are you'd place a lot higher up here, which would net you easily over 3 viewers for this specific instance. Which leads us to step number 3, which is use a microphone and a webcam, because it's a lot easier to interact with the streamer if you do. For example, if we click on this, I'm not sure if they have a webcam per se. We got to get through these stupid ads. Give it a sec. All right, so we got through those annoying ads, and it looks like they don't even have a webcam. Chances are they do have a microphone. So this is already like the top stream technically that's actually playing Sonic the Hedgehog and not just streaming the anime or an anime. And this person has 18 viewers, and they've been only streaming for an hour and 17 minutes. So chances are, if you had a nice layout like we had talked about earlier in step 1, got a nice little layout here, a nice little stream layout as well, and you had a webcam, chances are that you would actually compete with this streamer right here, which would net you around 18 viewers, give or take. Obviously, you'd want to be entertaining as well, and there's more to it, but this is going to give you the best position to position yourself in. Which leads us to step number 4, and this is an optional step because I know if you're streaming, you probably don't have friends. That was a joke, guys. Calm down. I know people that stream have friends too. It was just a joke. Don't cancel me for it. But if you do have a friend that wants to support you, having this is a super duper good way to actually engage new people in the chat if they go and watch your stream, which counts as 1 viewer, and also talk in your chat when no one else is talking. Because it's a lot easier for new people to jump in and join a conversation in chat if they're not the ones doing the ice breaking and there's already chat going on. So if you can have a friend come out and help you during your streams as like a co-host in the chat, that will make a load of difference with the engagement and getting new people to join in after they've actually started clicking on your stream, which is what we've accomplished here. So the engagement section is what we got to worry about next. And having a friend already talking in your chat makes it so much easier. There's less friction. It's nice and lubed up for those new viewers to slide on in your stream. Please don't take that out of context. Which leads us to actionable step number 5, and that's just making it easy for new viewers to join. For example, once you start getting the hang of this, you can click on, let's say, Snamwiches. This is actually one of my favorite streamers. He's very popular on YouTube because he makes like achievement hunting videos. So he'll make his own like achievements that he can do. I believe he's trying to beat the Resident Evil 4 on professional and then attempt to do it with an S+ rank, which seems like a very difficult thing to do, but you can see he has his deaths and mistakes up here, and you just already kind of know what's going on when you go to click on his stream. Another good example is Shift. He's a very good SpongeBob SquarePants speedrunner. Right now he's doing a subathon, but pretty much every time he's streaming, you can count on him streaming SpongeBob, which makes it easier for new viewers to come on in because they already have an idea of what's going to go on. And if you don't already have an established setup like these guys, because obviously they've been streaming for a while, right? So people know what to expect. The least that you could do is go and add something creative in your title to let new viewers know what you're doing. So for example, if you're going into Twitch and you're streaming Phasmophobia, then in your title, like the Bearded Baron right here, it says 100 insanity matches in a row. Let's do it. This at least gives new viewers context when they're looking for people to watch in these categories, and it makes it a lot easier for them to join because they already have an idea of what to expect from your stream. So instead of having generic titles like Happy New Year's first stream of the year, it's a lot easier to gauge new viewers with new people that you've never met before if you have a title that tells you what you're actually going to be doing. So instead of Happy New Year's first stream of the year, the title could be trying to guess 3 ghosts correctly on professional without losing, or literally some sort of challenge, or literally any context of what's going on, because right now this context is just saying it's the first stream of the year and it's Happy New Year's, but it's not really incentivizing any new viewers to click on your stream compared to all the other people that are streaming in your category. For example, this is Lethal Company, which has a lot of competition, and if you're just reading out titles here, it's going to be very difficult to stand out if you just have New Year, New Year's, blah blah blah, first stream, New Year's, like New Year's, like everyone else is doing New Year's, so you have to pick out something that's going to be a little easier to make you stand out better. Like we have Modded Lethal Company that's a little bit better. If we scroll up, we could probably see more viewers because people with better titles tend to get more viewers. A good one is First Time Playing because it encourages new people to join to give you advice, because a lot of these people have been watching this for a while and they like to share educational stuff while you play. So First Time Playing is a great title, as well as subathons like this guy right here, which is also what Shift is doing. So subathons are a great way to incentivize new people to pop in because it's like an event. It's not something that goes on every single time, so it makes it a little bit more exciting and enticing for people to want to jump in and join you. Which leads us to number 6, and that's my little cheat code for all you lazy MFers out there just like me, and I used this myself back in the day, and this is simply just going to be playing party games that allow the viewers to play with you when they don't have the game. So this can include anything from like Jackbox party packs. They used to have separate categories, which made this a lot easier, but now it looks like they just combined all of them into this, which makes it a little harder to stand out. However, it's still a great resource because because people that want to play this but don't have the game are going to rely on you to play the game. So if you put it out there, chances are people are going to want to join and play with you. Just obviously follow all the other steps we did in this video, make it look nice. You get the webcam, you got the microphone, you have someone in chat that's also playing. It just adds all this lubricant so they can slide in easier. But you could also do things like Gartic Phone. Gartic Phone is another sort of game that requires yourself to have the game where viewers can just play for free. So you can do that. Or you could try out Words on Stream is another good one. But you're starting to see a little bit of a trend here. Some of these are a little more saturated than others, so you might want to depend on the time and day, but also do those things before that we mentioned to make yourself stand out. But there are more games that you can do like this, and if you know of any, comment them down below in the comments so you can share with other people that are trying to grow. But this is just like a no-nonsense, easy way that kind of forces the viewers to need to watch you in order to actually play the game. Now, you don't have to use this. This is just a cheat code if you want to use it. And if you want to take your stream to the next level and get more viewers, then watch this playlist to the side of me. There's so many different videos with all my different tactics on how to grow from scratch. So binge watch that playlist. My name's Cody, and I will see you in the next one.